battle. Team battle. Joker. Pikachu. Enderman. Three, two, one, go!
I believe we're actually in losers top 8. Oh wow,
A great start right here, and I'm liking the starter for NT.
yeah. I love this Joker Pikachu combo because they both are so good at extending with each other's combos.
Just hearing a little bit of audio feedback. I don't know, coming from Carlos.
Pretty good, solid lead here for Alsoda Enna. Should be good tonight after. Oh, just like that.
Sounding a lot better. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot better. Okay. So we have quite a lead here for Alsoda Enna, right? Things looking very good. Nessboy.
Yeah, Joker tends to be a really solid pick in doubles, right? Just that your opponent getting hit or just you getting hit can definitely boost up that meter. As we seen in Arsene taking a lot of stocks right now.
I very much love like Pikachu in doubles though, because you got those long multi-hits that are great for follow-ups just like that, and we're gonna see
No Arsene needed for that. Just a clean forward throw backer situation. That's what it comes along to. How many different options you have. Your routes change. Adaption, right? You can't just have two awesome PR players be put together and perform.
Well, you need to work together. You're a machine. You're a team.
Cover your options. Just like tennis, except you get hit a little bit more here on the court.
There's spikes in both, though.
Spikes in both, but beautiful start right here. Yes, we are in our top 8 for those of you wondering right here. This would be the losers.
Number 2 here.
I'm liking the pick. A little bit longer on the shield here. I do want to see more utilization from that Steve once he gets those materials. I feel like he didn't really get a lot of room to breathe in that last match with close quarter combat.
Yeah, I mean, both of these players on Alsoda and are very, very like aggressive players that can get in the face of Steve, and they're showing it very well.
Yeah, it really comes around to that controlling that center stage as you see right there.
Big damage though.
Really want to isolate both opponents, and beautiful ping pong across the stage right now as Steve is not getting a chance to breathe right now.
Well, but just like that,
No, I did like the punish coming from Alsoda right there. It recognized right there. But again, Steve is so safe on his smash attacks. It's really, you got to get the right windows.
Yep.
And I feel it's kind of hard when you have 2 other opponents to keep track of and a lot of variables to really think about what would be the right option. Right? Hindsight is 20/20, right? When you're offside, you're not really playing the game. You can see, oh, look at all these corner routes.
Oh, beautiful save there.
Easy trick. I don't know, intentional or not. It was definitely great on their side.
Yeah, especially since Pikachu is just such a character that can make the most of these edge guards, turn scenario into a 1v1.
Oh, and just before Sen closing out that stock with down smash. Very fortunate if you are the yellow team right now. I do like the color variation, right? Them choosing the appropriate colors, right? Based on that. Always a big fan of that indeed.
Not much damage on Enna here. She's making the most of the stock tanking.
I mean, yes, Pikachu's great at the combos, but you really want to know when does your true combo stop and end so that your partner can close out those stocks. A little bit mishit was going to put Steve off stage with that Ness back air.
And also they're losing his second stock before he can get to their sense. Yeah.
Which, honestly, I think what's helping out the blue team right now is the fact that Arsene really hasn't been putting in the effort and has been killing them pretty early or has just been delaying inevitable there.
The Steve has been more online, getting like those early damage strings, heavy, and early kills that Steve is just so good at.
I mean, it's a hard line to walk on. When can I farm my resources? When does my opponent need my partner need my help?
I think Steve's such a fascinating character in doubles because of that.
I think a little save coming from Pikachu to grab right there, but nevertheless, take for a clean kill.
Great recovery there from Nessboy, taking it back to stage. A little bit of a back air train.
And I love those invincibility frames coming from those grabs. Really puts you in like, what are you going to do? You got to have very fast timing and thinking here. Really not room to breathe. If you hesitate, you're going to get hit. The Joker forward smash.
Getting back into things, we have...
So if you're the blue team, you really need to close out this stock before Joker's whole line comes along. I don't know about you, but I'd rather fight another Pikachu stock than Arsene.
Oh,
reserve right there.
Just like that, he's gotta take it.
And the Acme Anvil coming in clutch to take away that stock before Arsene.
But Alsoda back with another stock. Is that going to close out the Steve? Not quite yet.
Another knockback from doubles coming in clutch, saving Steve from his last stock. Again, knockback does get reduced in this doubles format, so you know your charts are going to kill a little bit later than usual.
Gold up tilt.
Now we're going to see a little, hopefully we see an exhibition from blue team. I really want to see how their combo is when they're on the 2v1 situation because now Arsene's coming along, call it a doubles.
We've seen that a little bit already from Alsoda Enna, but I want to see it from Nessboy and pupyu.
Beautiful start engaging. It's just hitting with the 1-2s. Staying simple, staying efficient.
I love the way Alsoda is playing this, though. He's keeping the 2 of them as separate as he can.
Oh, but the meter running out really fast right now, and it's going to take a couple straight hits. Not saying it's not doable, though it's going to need a little bit more miracle work right now.
And just like that, a beautiful edge guard coming up from Nessboy.
Beautiful stuff from both players. I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, losers quarters here.
Yes, I believe this is the first set of losers stop 8.
If I'm not mistaken, a good one more game will take it out.
I'm curious to see how Alsoda and Enna will choose to adapt to the situation. They're letting like Steve get a lot more mileage off of his materials and tools.
Yeah, they're really starting to put more pressure on that Joker stocks.
Yeah, especially.
We've seen Enna be the stock tanker here. Definitely showing in the work of the fast frame data that Pikachu has. Like, you really got to, if you're going to punish the punish, is what you always want to say, right? But when you have such beautiful frame data from Pikachu, it'd be very hard to get those timings in.
It's almost like they analyzed that this Joker is the main threat, though. They were like, oh, we need to, our sense close, we need to eliminate that now.
Limited rate, don't get too risky with your options. And I want to see more grab utilization. I feel like the iframes really do come in clutch when there's a lot of hitboxes getting sent out at every frame.
I want to see more of those thunder combos that we saw in game 1.
Ping pong. Yeah, definitely from FD we're going to see, we had FD and Bastion, and we're going to lead on our final match with Small Battlefield. Definitely those smaller, lower platforms are going to help out a lot from getting those combo extensions.
That's that. Oh,
Trying to call out the early recovery from pupyu.
both in the backer. Getting a little bit of damage there from the top.
And Harlow getting his wish, seeing those thunders come in clutch, but not killing yet. But I'm do liking the disruption in the air.
Oh, a lot of damage there.
Beautiful stuff. I mean, it's got to be really, really tough dealing with those steep projectiles a lot. But the fact that they got to be a little bit more reserved, they don't want to hit their opponents, just shows like the reservedness of each team right there. Not really wanting to just show your best frame data options. And an Arsene back here is going to lead the way.
No tech there, though.
Fast paced here.
Pretty even.
Rarely hear a timeouts here just because of the explosiveness. Two other players that can hit you. Really aims up for it. Minecart almost coming in clutch to save. Nessboy got a little bit, but we've seen his usage of recovery.
Oh, wow. In the minecart.
Fire across the stage and
Most
messing up
definitely
that
not.
attack combo. And again, he's getting put in the cart, but really not a lot of pressure. It's really, really hard at lower percents.
I love the way that that Alsoda and Nena have been choosing to play like the matchups. PR player on PR player. I mean, the minecart's been making a lot of. It's been doing a lot of work, albeit good or bad, but it's been like a constant thing.
Beautiful stuff from both sides of the team, getting those ledge guards, getting those reads from ledge. Wow, you are Nessboy. You really, really lucked out on that trade. That's going to benefit them. But again, one stock deficit. Don't call them out yet.
But both of the teams on Nessboy12 are just characters that can explode you with damage.
And in all honesty, this might be a hot take, but Steve in doubles can be a little bit hard as you're not really having that utilization of time to mine. As we can see, not much diamond coming out where usually statistically Steve usually has diamond right around this time.
I do agree, but I think he is has to play different, but I still think he's such a strong force. What do we see? Yeah.
Healing at under 100 with Arsene back here is not what you want to see. And on the final stock right here of tournament stocks.
Enna's doing a great job at calling out these minecarts before there.
And I love that, you know, really the focal point, right? You got to know who's going to be reserved, who's going to really be laying back. And so far, Enna's being the aggressor.
They've been playing very well at keeping each other out of these disadvantaged spots, covering each other's weaknesses so well.
A little bit of time left. How are these players going to manage out and weave out that Arsene stock? Because honestly, the faster you take out a Joker, the more chances you have at bringing it back. In an unfortunate non-snap to ledge. Ooh, really, with just Stone, it's going to be really hard as Steve to play. And honestly, Enna has been locking down the Steve the entire match.
That should be that stock. Yes, and it comes down to 2v1, 3 stocks on board. That's down gun.
Wow,
looking for this ledge
You are looking for a prayer right here.
I mean, we can't count him out yet. I've seen some of the stuff that he can do when he's on it.
But big brother Arsene coming to the rescue. As you gotta take care of Arsene out now and trying to end a little bit saucy here.
That should be it. Yeah, and Alsoda Enna takes it 2-1.
Little mishap right